like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning I only focus on horizons. All they record is who go the hardest. Whole family is the top of the ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones, and they never strayed from a tough situation.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape, and here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, and they will have a power advantage here. They're coming up against the Unbreakable. These two will be fighting in the welterweight division. So many fantastic champions have come through this weight class. Most recently, how about Terrence Crawford? And they do have a weight advantage here.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
And here he is, Terrence Crawford from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI Continental title. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win. Up against them is Unbreakable from Mexico. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, the current Continental Welterweight Champion, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico, wearing the light cyan trunks with dark blue trim, Unbreakable.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We waited a long time, and now we've got this
won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Fight. Beautiful counter punch. He misses with that jab.
Got to fuck him up.
Just missed with that jab. Big swing and a miss with the hook.
Yeah, I missed the uppercut.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? The champion is back for another defense. Which one of these athletes? Hold it right there.
Come here.
Defense failed them. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He misses with that straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging. On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why check? Change it. An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missed him with that uppercut. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. That jab doesn't find a home. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
Well, night-night,
He
nigga.
knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Fuck off.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Perfect counter lands. There's the final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I'm probably gonna do, if you hear me on the game, I'm probably gonna do like a couple fights. I ain't doing nothing crazy.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'm very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Oh, it's quick as hell.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore?
Oh,
This
man.
boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that.
Split his shit. I split his shit.
Beautiful counter punch. Missing with the hook. These counter punches have to hurt. Can they finish it? A much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And they're down, trying to
The
make it up
uppercut up
before
the middle,
10
right
as the
hook.
referee continues the count. Now that is a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still on the fight.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter
Yeah,
down.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get them.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed
I
up.
see
They've
I
got some
split
work to
his
do.
shit, right? What you wanted from me?
Boy, this next round is going to be
Split
crucial
his
considering
shit.
the knockdown we just witnessed.
Right over the eye.
You've got to think right.
You dirty,
So
muddy
why haven't they
sucker.
killed about the next round?
Take my aggression out of this nigga on the game. That's it.
Here we go to the 4th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do
He's
here.
gonna get knocked down again.
Listen, if I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out?
Oh,
He's
I
getting
seen that
everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
With counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Hold that thought. Will the ref... Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't
So when you
get
thought it
any
was
worse,
over.
it's a
Yeah, I thought he was
knockdown.
gonna
You
stand
can
10
see
toes
here his
down.
face basically melts into his glove.
That's that Terrence
and
Crawford
down
for
he
your
goes.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's knocked out.
Man, you're out.
It happened. You saw...
feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. That's not fair, people holding on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given the task, it's so apparent, I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know the name rains heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a can't count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. Hitting a game even though I spike. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories are written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. They don't want none.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live all the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. Yeah. I tried to change what I cannot undo. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back. Are you ready for more? Oh, are you ready for more? one. Many things I've done, but this one here.
All the seats have been sold. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around.
Terrence Bud Crawford from the United.
This bout.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes. Here we go for round one. The straight right just misses. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That lead uppercut, such a dangerous punch to throw, but it pays high dividends. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The defense failed them. And Valkyrie just got dropped. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I need to see that again.
First round knockdown. Shit about to get ugly.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Just as quickly as it's pulled that thought. And at some point, the corner, and down goes Valkyrie.
And down he goes.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Down goes Frazier. Oh, he want to get back up, huh?
Let's see how the corner... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
So here is the champ, defending the title yet again. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covered? And Valkyrie goes down.
That right hook is different.
And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
A shot from the gods, they say.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power,
So we...
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out.
was too nice life, singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise islands sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises in it. Bang, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, very beautifully, rated. Little battle rise for you, little battle rise.
I'm Todd Grisham, and how about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? Brooklyn Hall. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be.
And here he is.
This bout,
One of the hottest. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. That uppercut just missed. Nice lead hook. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. One punch, and Valkyrie just got dropped. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Stop that.
Oh my God, Johnny! And down goes Valkyrie. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, six. And you continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight, and Valkyrie goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands, you make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you about to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down.
You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. And here...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United...
All the seats have been taken in this unique... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Good counter. Oh, my! That's a game changer. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what, the cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. At some point, the corner has to say you're knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
The final 10 seconds here. It's probably a round he'd rather forget. They get 1 minute. Here we go for round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Beautiful counter punch. Amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. Let's see that again.
Got to see that again.
Are you okay?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford. And they will enjoy a reach advantage. And they'll be Terrence Bud.
This bout,
Expectations are sky. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Beautiful left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. How about, will the referee stop it? Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. What do we expect to see here in round two? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That time counter shot. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. They both want a knockout, you can tell. They exchange punches. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This fight a little bit. Did you see that? This may do it. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that hold it right there. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And now going for the finish. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. After so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there. It was a career-ending fight.
Another TKO win here.
stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high you have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire. And here he is.
This bout,
Well, I hope you brought... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. There's a counter shot. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. And down goes Magnitude. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go. It's round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this. And magnitude goes to the canvas. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And magnitude can't take any more. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting. What ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting. No, what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting. No, what ping we bring when right, somebody shots fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Portrait ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punched you, you never saw. Ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot, joke of the show. Better keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Or you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC. Beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot fling. I came from the 7 hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Mary have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah.
And here,
This bout,
so they stare into each other's eyes one final time. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Defense is not an option for these two. Couldn't get out of the way of that uppercut. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. He takes that jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? Hold it right there. Can they finish it? Down goes Powerhouse. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four. Come to me.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Misses with that uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how the game... And there's the bell for round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Nope, that hook won't score. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Stumbling around in potholes. And Powerhouse has been dropped. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. Yes, sir. We fight on here. That'll be a... And there's the bell for round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
boxer is a real hook specialist, their opponent has got to watch out for that. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the...